Okay, we'll get right into it. So Aquarius, when I did your yearly, your card for this month, June, was the Two of Swords. Now, swords, this is air signs. This is yourself, Libra and Gemini. So you could find you very much up in your head and a little bit confused about two options. Which way to go, left or right? And at the middle, you're trying to decide, okay? Whatever it be, could be financial or emotional, but we'll see where it heads, okay? We'll start off with the finance, and we'll use the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards here by Dorian and Grant Virtue. So, any advice, please, for the star sign of Aquarius when it comes to June? Any advice to do with their abundance, please? Yeah, it looks like you're a bit all up in your head at the moment. Okay. Oh, no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never a true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So yeah, you might find that you're actually feeling like you don't have much choice or freedom at the moment in a situation, and it's got you really up in your head. We'll figure out what that situation is soon. All right, so we'll also have a look at your health here, or healing, with Archangel Raphael Oracle cards. So any healing advice, please, for the star sign of Aquarius for June. Yep, you're very chatty, straight out. Diet is important here. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to make positive eating and drinking choices, and for reducing or eliminating my cravings for unhealthy substances. Okay, so it looks like in your confusion you may have been overdoing it a little bit. If this is your case, it might be a chance to check in with yourself. Maybe see where, if you're feeling really confused too, if your diet's really bad or you've been partying a bit hard or whatever it be, it makes it even harder to make a decision. So it might be time to check in with yourself and think about reducing or eliminating any cravings for any unhelpful substances like, your cigarettes or whatever it be. All right, and we'll also have a look at the power thought here for you, Aquarius. So yeah, you're stuck in your head. You might be focusing on the negative, projecting the negative into the future. You might have been hitting the coffee or the smokes or whatever it be a bit too hard, having that extra cupcake at morning tea, whatever it be, to try and make yourself feel a little bit better. I don't know if that's helping, if that's what you're doing. I think it's just leaving you in a more confused state. Your energies do feel quite low. When your energies are low, Aquarius, that will naturally put you in a very confused state. So it might be time to, get some really healthful food into your diet if you can. Cut out that extra glass or bottle of wine a night, whatever it be. All right. Okay, Aquarius. Everything I touch is a success. Yes, everything you touch is a success, Aquarius. Looks like you're doubting yourself at the moment, don't? You're beautiful. I now establish a new awareness of success. I know I can be as successful as I make up my mind to be. I move into the winning circle. Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. There's golden opportunities everywhere for you, Aquarius. You're not stuck. As much as you feel like you are at the moment, you're not stuck. So yes, everything you touch is a success. So maybe you might find that you might have had a plan that didn't go quite to or how you'd expected it. And you're sort of like, oh God, what happened there? Complaint. I can't believe it. They did this or I did that, and this went wrong and that went wrong and this could have happened better, and all these other things that you might be sprouting about it. You might be turning to substances or other entertainment to try and alleviate this confusion and suffering here, but everything you do touch is a success. Even if it was perceived failure, there was a reason for it to make you learn from it. So see if you can start to see, as much as how bad that might have been, see if you can start to see if there's any positive that came out of it, even the smallest, tiny, minute amount. And just focus on that for a little while, okay? It starts to snap your brain out of that negativity. All right, where are we? All right, we're going to start with the tarot. So, Two of Swords. Clarification for Aquarius, please. Clarification for Aquarius, please. Yeah. Clarification for Aquarius, please. The Devil and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so you could find that you're actually trapped in a relationship you don't want to be in, if that's where you feel like you might be complaining about your spouse or they're complaining about you. You could find that both of you are sort of tied in this constant struggle. You might find when you get together you party a bit, or you drink, or whatever it be. These two people are chained together with not necessarily good actions here. So, and you could feel stuck because, look, they're chained to the post the devil's standing on. But if you have a look, their chains around their necks are a little bit loose. They can pull them off if they so choose to. You're not completely chained to this negativity or this old way of doing things here. Okay, Knight of Wands. Now comes in with a passionate idea. He wants to sort this out. He wants to get this going. This could be yourself, or this could be a young fire sign around you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that wants to see you, not get up and stop complaining. Come on, Aquarius, you're amazing. Everything he touches is success. So this person will come in all enthusiastic and say, come on, you can do it. And you're like, oh, I don't know, I might go to the pub. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, one card popped out. So the confusion, Two of Swords. You're very confused which way to go. All right, what's this card? Seven of Swords. Opposite. I'm going to put it up right. I don't normally do reversals, and I don't feel it needs to be. All right, you could have been dealing with someone that's made you feel like they sort of took a bit more than they could have, snuck out in the night, sort of leaving you like, what the hell happened here? I thought this was all going good. Where did they go? What happened? Okay, you might be like, oh my God, that person, why did they do that? They did this to me, they did that to me, and that might be where the complaining's coming from. It might be why you're in a bit of excess here. We'll keep on going. You want to work with somebody here. You want to be working in a team together. You want to be building on your pentacles here, but it looks like someone's snuck off. It could involve marriage here, or a Taurus. Maybe your partner here is starting to indulge, or you are, and they're looking at you going, oh, what's going on? You're willing to work at it. See, this is very much willing to work at it. Now, one of these partnerships is willing to work at it, and from what I can see, it could be a Taurus. Being the two pentacles here, a Taurus looks like they're really willing to work at this. They want to get financial security. They want to move ahead. But they might be seeing you, if this is the case, complaining and a bit lost and confused, and you might be indulging a bit more, or this could be the other side. But I think it's definitely got to do with the Taurus here. It could have also been after a fight, you're sort of separated. Okay, there was a big shift. When it came to this Taurus, something happened dramatically. It's got you all in your head. You're not good about it. Yes, all right, we'll keep on going. You want that 10 of Cups. You want to be happy at home. I think that's where it is. You want to have your kids happy. You want to have your wife happy. You want that nice house, green grass, beautiful. All right, there might have been a shift to that. It looks like you've ended up having to go into hermitage mode, or your partner has, and you're wondering why. A hermitage mode is when you go inside and actually check in with yourself and go, oh, wait a second, what's going on here? Trying to see things from a higher perspective. Or it could also be a Virgo. This earth sign could be the Virgo. Okay, and it could be a marriage. The Virgo may be willing to work on it. King of Wands here. The Tower could have been brought about by a King of Wands character, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male. Or you could be feeling quite fiery and passionate after this ending. It's like, whoa, wait a second, what happened? And then get all fired up and emotional, and, you know, that might be where you're at the moment. All right, you're just waiting for that Ten of Cups, and you don't know why it's not here yet. You put your energy out there, you put that idea, and it doesn't seem to be coming back for you guys at the moment. It's leaving you having to look at things from a completely different perspective. And so that's not a bad thing. This hermitage and this looking at things from a completely different perspective is a good thing. It looks like you're being put in a really uncomfortable position. I mean, I wouldn't like to hang like that from a tree. And they say that he got himself up there himself. Well, that's really darn clever. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. That's pretty nimble. So yeah, once he's actually got himself in this situation, it looks like he's got a chance to see things from a completely different perspective, being in his uncomfortable position. But he does look quite relaxed in that uncomfortable position. He's had enlightenment and he's seen things from a different perspective. Okay? This is either yourself or your partner. You'll know whether it's you or your partner here. Once that different perspective is gained, it looks like you, being the air sign, is going to race in with your new idea here, wanting to fix this. All right, you're not going to have this. You're not going to settle for anything less than your Ten of Cups. You want this sorted out. You want to celebrate with friends and family. You want to be happy. You want your children happy. You want the sun to shine. You want beauty. Okay? And it looks like once you've gone into this hermitage state and looked at maybe if yourself has been indulging too much or maybe complaining a bit about your relationship, that you can change this. Once you realise that, you'll be able to race out and go, whoa, wait a second, you know, I realise now I was complaining a bit too much. I realise now I was having one too many beers at night. Or you might find your partner's doing this with you. And let's see how it'll go. Yeah. Well, this could be seen as one person giving to one person and not the other. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like you're going to have to. You might find your partner's been giving to somebody else and not you, or vice versa. You're having to defend yourself. You want justice in this situation. You're tired of this fight. You're so darn tired. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling exhausted doing this reading. I don't know how you guys feel. You must be feeling. Oh, Aquarius, you're beautiful. What's going on? All right. Judgment Day's coming. All right. Looks like the end of a relationship here. Looks like a relationship's come to an end, or you've ended up having to go your own separate corners and figure your stuff out. It could even be like you two have gone, wait a second, this looks like it might be over. And you've gone, oh, what? No, wait a second, check in with yourself, run for cover. So it looks like maybe both of you have done this, and it looks like after the end of this relationship there is going to be resurrection. But I would like a little bit more clarity on that. So I'm actually going to use the Sacred Spirit reading cards here. You're getting a bit of a longer read, Aquarius, because I feel you need it. Your energies is quite scattered and confused, and I have many dear Aquarius in my life I'd like to help you. All right, so any advice, please, for beautiful Aquarius in this situation? Oh, wow. Too many. Sorry, that's half the deck. One or two cards, please, advice. Looks like the universe is trying to tell you a lot at the moment. No. just know you're going to be successful whatever you put your mind to. So make sure those thoughts are really positive. Okay, if you're just envisioning your relationship falling into pieces and keep on focusing on that could be eventually what happens. So if you actually envision yourself sorting yourself out, your partner sorting themselves out, and you two are coming together as equals, that's what could eventually happen. So I know it's very hard when you're in this situation of confusion to actually see that, but extremely difficult. All right, so... Oh, secret temptation, being led astray. Well, this is the devil pretty much. Yeah, so either yourself or your partner's been tempted by some sort of negative energy of some kind. As I said, it could be alcohol, cigarettes, partying. It's put a strain on your relationship here. If this is you, there's some temptation in your life that isn't good for you. There might be time to check in with yourself and go, oh, okay, what is that? What is that temptation? Full second one. Between worlds, new directions. Yeah, it's time to take a new direction, Aquarius. I think the direction you were on wasn't going in a great way. So yes, I think you're actually going to go inside. You're going to sort this out. You're going to actually decide that you're in between worlds. You know you can't have this go on, whatever this is. It can't continue. And that's it. I think you're actually going to come out of this and go, right, that's it. It can't continue. It needs to stop now. If we're going to be able to have a happy, healthy relationship, either I need to sort this out or you need to sort this out. Okay. All right. And I still feel like I need one more clarification here. I'm going to give you another power thought. Just literally going to see. The past is over. Yep. So you're not going to go back to that situation no matter what it is. Okay. It wasn't good for you. It wasn't good for your family. It wasn't good for you. You're not going back to that. It doesn't mean you're not going back to a relationship. It just means you're not going back to that way of behaviour, I think. There's a new day, one that I have never lived before. I stay in the now and enjoy each and every moment. So yes, it looks like you need to give yourself a clean slate. You need to say, right, that was the past. I'm going to put a line underneath that and try and remove any sort of the negative energies that might be affecting me, any temptations that might be in my life. Once you address this situation, it looks like you're going to be able to move into the future with clean energies. Okay? Forgive yourself and forgive others as best you can for past discrepancies. And yes,